How does this happen? This is Division I women's college tennis. These girls probably been playing tennis for 10 years plus. How does this happen? I'm going to answer that question in this video. Let's take a look at the point. All right, stop it right there. Here's the serve. Okay, we get an easy middle ball here for the far team. And she goes right where she should go. Or one of the places she should go. Right down the middle. Preferably a little bit deeper. But nonetheless, that's not what I'm getting at. Then we get an overhead here. Easy overhead. Look where she's at. Easy overhead. There's no doubt about it. Easiest overhead of your life. Look where she hits it. Right here. Pretty much in the middle of the court for the opponent that's directly across from her. How does that happen? How does that happen at this level? Where should it go? Well, it could have went a little bit wider. I mean, she could have dumped it. Back this up here. Look how easy this is. She could have just pushed it right here. Literally just took her racket face, changed the direction of it, and just bunted it right here. There's no way. There's no way this young lady right here is sprinting to get that ball. Not in a million years. Or right here. Never going to happen. Look how deep they are. Or maybe you go back right at him. Here again. But I mean, I would literally just bunt the ball right there. And they get another. And player 2, her partner gets a shot at it. She's got the swing volley. I don't know what she's doing hitting a swing volley there. Because again, all she has to do is touch the ball. Right here. They're even farther back. And she hits a swing volley. Right in the middle of the court. Right in the middle of the court. Another easy overhead. All she has to do. If you find this annoying, you should find it annoying. Not me. I'm not the annoying one that has to do this. Right here. Or right here. Or right here. Dumps it in the net. She's not even close to even trying to hit any one of those targets. Now let's get into why this could occur. This is the reason why. There's the coach. This is actually the team, the coach of the team that won that point, but they all do it. They all do the same thing, including the teaching pros that taught them up until the level that they're at, or the age, I should say, the age that they're at. Now, what's wrong with this? There's absolutely no targets whatsoever. All they're doing is practicing their strokes. They're practicing their volleys. They're practicing their overheads. Things that really need minimal practice at this point. If anything, this needs to be, if you are going to run, if they are going to run a practice like this, the player needs to understand what it is. It's a physical warm-up. That's all it is. A physical warm-up. Otherwise, you better have targets, and the players better know where they need to hit the ball and why. Otherwise, they will go into robot mode. Because this is how a robot practices. And there's no coincidence that they play like robots in a match. Now, I will say this. There's one other reason why this could be happening that has nothing to do with this. You do have to consider the conditions, how the player feels, etc. But considering how wide open those opportunities were, we really could leave the conditions out. We can really leave the conditions out of this scenario. And what is the solution? Well, I'll tell you the solution. The solution is to stop focusing on quote unquote strokes at a certain point. And for players like this point was long past. I mean, they might have been 10, 11, 12 years old when they could have stopped focusing on strokes. But for some reason, coaches don't get that. And here they are, top Division I tennis players, essentially being held back. Because it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because held back from what? They're not going anywhere.